Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on PH. All right. WhatsApp is 0809-030-6416. 0809-030-6416.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
With Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
All right, so let's get to it right now. Don't forget, turn down the volume of your radio set. Refrain from making derogatory or defamatory comments. And if you didn't see or hear, please make no mention of it. All right. Now, we're on the line with Samuel. And after Samuel, I get to read a few messages that have already come through on our WhatsApp page. But let's get to say hello to Samuel this morning. All right. Samuel, good morning to you, please.
God bless you.
Good morning.
I am Samuel Akama from One Man Constellation Kingdom in Okwa West, Abia State.
Okay.
Please, with your respect, let me use this platform to intimate you. What is happening in my community? Almost 2 months now, they killed civil defense personnel.
Wait, hold on, Samuel. We had that report now, and I remember last week you were saying that you want the government to intervene so that people can return back to their homes. Now, investigations are still ongoing. So let me ask you quickly, so I can get to the next call. What is the state right now? What exactly is happening right now? Are people returning back to their communities?
No, my brother. Listen, as I'm here now standing. Some people are carrying their luggages and packing away now. I'm speaking with you now. If I can interact with the woman, you can see. He's carrying his bag and everything, packing away from the community, Obiapo community. In the Obiapo community, OBI, AKDU, Obiapo. People should help us. My people are running helpless scatter. It's not my people that kill those security personnel, those civil defense. If you go there, they will beat the hell out of you. Let government intervene and help us. I am the speaker, holding this for my people. Who will speak for us? Please use this platform to make the authorities to work into this matter. My people are running away. Even my mother, she's not here. I'm not happy. What is happening in this country? What are we going to do? I am sorry. Other people are languishing. Thank you. God bless you. Samuel Akama for One Man Constellation Kingdom.
Wow, sad to hear that. It really is sad. I honestly can't state what emotions he was expressing. I don't know if you paid attention, but it's one that I think some of us here know all too well, right? And it shouldn't be the case. Proper investigation should be done. People don't need to leave their houses, because of something like this. But, well, people are generally afraid of reprisal attacks. That's what it would seem. Okay, all right. This one here says, Jude, good morning. Well, my eyewitness report is about the dirt in parts of Port Harcourt. We know that the government is still not clear on what to do and how to do, but please, emphasis should be made to clean up the streets of Port Harcourt. Whether or not the governor is around, we should not be living like this. Well, what areas? Because I know I've been seeing some of the trucks around this part of the East-West Road early in the morning. So what areas? A bit more specificity. I do know last week and in the week before, that's about a fortnight ago, the cries came out and, we saw some trucks coming through to clear some of the trash. So a bit more specificity is needed. We're back after the break, please.
Stay with us. Nigeria Info. We'll be back.
Now ask for them. We don't run them. You ask for them.
sent their reports to our sister station, Wazobia in Air. All right, and I'd like to start off with the WhatsApp number because some of those messages came through WhatsApp. So to send us your message, please, the number to use if you're using your WhatsApp device to send us a message is 0809 030 6416. 0809 030 6416. Once again, 0809 030 6416. Then online at Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and X. I'd like to go there, refresh the page very quickly. At Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. All right. So what have you witnessed in the past few days, weeks, or months that you want the general public to be made aware of? There are a few guidelines I need to remind you before I open the phone lines. First things first, please do well. Turn down the volume of your radio set. Refrain from making derogatory or defamatory comments. If you didn't see or hear, please make no mention of it. And very importantly, please keep your conversation civil. Now, because of the peculiarity of this particular program, I enjoin you that as you get to sift through the information, if you have a different vantage point, if your vantage point from what was being said, right, doesn't quite agree with you, or you would like to give more meat to that particular matter, call in or send us a message to either corroborate or to disavow.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
We have Daniel from Imo Gates. Good morning to you. And Braid standing by, speaking to us from My One. Welcome, please.
Yes. Good morning, my brother Jude.
Good morning, please.
Jinke Daniel Imo Gates Ozuako. I am representing Okwa West constituency in Abia State. My eyewitness report this morning, though it has happened about a month or thereabouts now, where I am calling you from, the neighboring community of Biakpo, that place has been deserted because 2 security agencies died when confronting the oil bunkerers about a month ago. And these people that committed this heinous crime, we know have fled that
area,
that community of Biakpo. And the security agencies and all the rest of them, that place is under siege. All the people from the Biakpo community has fled. Many of them are in our community here in Imo Gates today, as I am talking with you.
Wow.
And our governor, Alex Oti, has waded into that matter and yet to no avail. Please, this is a national radio. Let them look into so that the people from that community can do all their properties. Farmland has been destroyed.
But hold on, sir. Now you are obviously corroborating what the first caller made mention of, sir. I don't know if you listened to the person, but is it your report? And do you have any evidence to back it that some security forces are, quote unquote, sieging on the other community and destroying properties?
No, not the security. The security agents. I will not accuse them of that. But the criminals around now took on what I call it due advantage, and then are looting everything in that community.
I see. Okay.
And those that committed this crime have fled. You may not even see them in Nigeria as I am talking to you now.
Certainly.
You should understand that.
Thank you very much. Braid is on the line from My One. Braid, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, please.
My name is Chief Comrade I am Braid. Yes, let me, the first eyewitness report is this street trading is becoming too alarming. You are, as a motorist, you no longer have the road anymore. Like a creek road, like a slaughter in Transamadi, Afipo Street. It's a nightmare. What if you're driving mistakenly, your motor fails brake? What will happen? And also the manholes from Station Road to this market, Creek Road. All is gone. And the people in charge has nothing to do about it until somebody, one danger happen before they will run out and scatter. I think they should be able to do something concerning that. And also our tertiary institution. My brother, the issue in our tertiary institution of extortion is becoming too much. The students are no longer themselves. At all costs, they will tell them, bring this amount for test, bring this amount for practical, and why parents are paying school fees. I want the government to pay attention to this and investigate these lecturers that are doing this mayhem to students. Let the students go and study and bring up what they have studied to book, so that when they go out of that institution, they are going to perform. That is why the students are underperforming. Please, I'm an eyewitness report. If I can send me your direct contact, I will say I will upload a lot of things to you. It is really, really alarming. And tomorrow they will come to say the students are underperforming. What if they go out to their various endeavors? What are they going to do? That is where we are seeing quacks in a various institution. So please, let the lecturers stop dressing. The provost, the chancellors should begin to investigate the lecturers, what they are doing at the various institutions. Thank you, and God bless you. I remain Chief Comrade, I am Braid.
All right, Braid, thank you very much for that report, please. WhatsApp 08090306416, 08090306416. All right, now, good morning, Jude, and happy sunny Wednesday. This is on WhatsApp. So I talked about the open manholes getting closed with hardwood with the sides neatly cemented to stay put. The project is still ongoing, and it is a blessing to the residents as the rain's coming. Now, you know what happens when it rains heavily with open manholes on every corner, disaster toward adults, children, and drivers. Hesse, or is it Jesse now, with that comment? Thank you. That's a very laudable project, if I can call it that, the covering up of holes, but talking about sewer holes, the manholes in that area. I think it's a laudable one. Thank you very much. Okay, this one says, good morning, Jude. My latest report is on the waterways transportation on Bile routes. Now, passenger boats were attacked, were hijacked with all 13 passengers by sea pirates yesterday. Please, the federal government and the state should come to our aid and allow the community to secure themselves. Ambassador Odia with that comment. So I'm going to forward this. This is obviously a security concern. Just quickly forward this so that we can quickly forward this. Ask questions because I'm not sure. We got that info. I haven't read it, but thank you very much. Zion is on the line. Zion, good morning to you, please.
This eyewitness is the broken hearts.
Oh dear.
The broken hearts. Jude, a lot of our girls in the university are into prostitution.
Huh.
A lot of them. And most of them, or some of them, the reason they are there, they deliberately go into what? Prostitution, just to survive and stay in school and survive or pass out from school. Sir, by the grace of God, for this period now, our office have been having some programs, so we are privileged to go some certain areas. And I've asked questions along the line. A boss, executive boss, will load ladies, beautiful girls, to visit you, politicians and notable people,
Oh.
And I asked a question, where are these girls coming from? Are they foreigners? No. I asked one of them.
You met with one of them?
You know, make this curious person, I must ask questions now. I'm this fearless. I must engage conversation. I'm good in that. I can ignite a conversation. It's unfortunate. Please, I just want to free my conscience on this your program. Let it be that Zion spoke. Most of us may be benefiting from this arrangement too. So as I'm talking now or speaking now, this guy said, "Won't knock our job now for Ramo." It may be good to you because you are benefiting. Maybe it may be bad to me because I am not benefiting. What about the premise of conscience? The premise of conscience. Jude, if you see these girls, I want to state this on you in the listening of millions of Nigerians. One day, I'll come take you out to see these things I'm seeing. Maybe you may share this pain with me. And that's only when I can find closure. University girls. I asked a question, where is the Ministry of Women Affairs? What is the purpose of that ministry? I've never heard one mission, the Ministry of Affairs, either from Abuja, even from state level, local government level, carry out a project. And do they have Women Affairs? Niger Delta Development Commission, do you have the amnesty program? Do they have one? I don't know.
Well, I understand, and I'm sure a lot of people who are listening probably share similar sentiments, but it's a very dicey problem talking about young girls or people in university, going into the oldest profession known to man. But my concern to you, sir, from those that you observed, did you find any that seemed to be underage? Because that's the real problem. Because if they're not underage, if they're within the age of 18 and above, well, it's a choice of theirs.
Then, no, Jude. I detest this comment that prostitution is the oldest profession. I know we have accepted it, but I rejected that cliche or that notion. Do we mean that we encourage it now?
That's not the point. The point is not that we should encourage it.
But before I leave the floor, sir, if you ask if they are underaged, no, sir. At least they are in university.
Okay.
But what about the issue of undue influence?
Influence. Okay.
Duress. Duress in the sense that they cannot pay their fees by themselves. Their parents cannot sponsor them. And the only means is, what I'm saying, Jude, there is a caban, there's a CLO, a local guy that go to campus. These men, then they come to so place, so they go take on one by one. See their picture, you like this one? This is a criminal arrangement. Please, there are journalists in Rivers State. Can we carry out an investigative journalism? There's what you call something eye. Can we have seeing this dark side? Maybe they work out too much for night. But my brother, no go fit stop to work. Because now this thing they make us to promise to say we want the night life in Rivers State to come up. Some people must come out at night. If all of us will be sleeping at home, we are well trained by our parents. We don't go out by night. How we economy?
Okay, all right, Zion. Thank you very much. Good morning, Jude. My eyewitness report is that the influence of Fulani Okada riders in Igurutali. This should be checked, please. Community leader, chief, thank you. How is this a problem? You know, a few days ago we talked about tribalism, right? I think was it yes, particularly in their farmlands, but that notion that every northerner is going to cause problems is so far from the truth. If you get to speak to Unfortunately, I've met a few. Many of them ran away from their homes because of the insurgency. And unfortunately, the economy has not particularly made things, very easy where people can just have quick occupational migration. Or maybe they were farmers, they're now selling shoes, or they're now pushing wheelbarrows. Have you noticed that a lot of them, the young ones, are pushing wheelbarrows, selling tiger nuts, selling mangoes, pineapple, gari, rice that you buy from? And then we're going into transport business. They become Okada riders because the motorcycle is the major form of transportation up north. If you didn't know, at least I've been to Kaduna, I've been to Zaria.
Morning, Jude.
Good morning, please.
Thank you. Very quickly, I want to talk about the deplorable state of our education in the state. When it comes to our various institutions we have in the state, from our universities, to our secondary schools, to our primary schools, both in the rural and the urban areas, you see how deplorable, dirty, and how unkept it is. Now, made mention of the government girls secondary school here in Rumani.
Okay.
Dude, at your free time, just drive past the Rumani, just by the flyover. Don't enter inside. You see how unkept, how dirty the place is. If you go to all of many cases, the same thing. That's why I don't know, because of government has shifted attention from providing needs of the people, and the attention are now all about politics and politics become this or that. But I want to remind government that they have a lot of responsibility to provide for our citizens, and education is key. It is high time that the administration we have in the state should look into providing solutions to our education in the state, because it's very important. If the school in the urban area will be this dirty, then what now happens to school in
the rural? You have a good point, Magnus. That's a very good point. That's a very good point. If the urban centers are this deplorable, what will happen to the rural centers?
Yes, I think most of these schools in the rural areas studies on that thing. Reports have been coming just this week. School resumed. Anyway, I don't think about not to chat in the whole of school. And so please, I want to appeal to government to do something about it, because it is very important for us to move forward. And then conclusively, somebody was talking about the high level of prostitution in our tertiary institutions. And I agree with him 100%. Not only our tertiary institutions, go to our secondary schools. You see this is happening. And I think that is a result of government not paying key attention to activities of our citizens. And so everybody just wake up and do what they like. Nothing will happen to you. Nothing will happen. And teachers are taking bribes, doing a lot of sleeping with the students.
Whoa.
And nothing happens. So it is very saddening. I think government needs to wake up and own up our responsibility by looking into and checking all these things. And again, journalists should be able to make investigations and see the way to curb this. But when it is on air, hearing that it's now hook up. It's alarming. And lecturers are busy patronizing them. The one they cannot patronize their friends, please go and should do this. Parents still have a lot to do, and she is happy with the son. I say, madam, your son is just under 20, and he bought you iPhone. You didn't ask him what is he working, and you're happy taking iPhone from your son because he's happy with it. So I think our parents have a lot to do to curtail these things. It's not exactly like everything is loose. Whatever you see your son do, so far he's bringing money for you, it doesn't concern you.
Well, Magnus,
it's really sad, Mr. Joe.
Thank you. It is really sad. Anthony's on the line from Port Harcourt. Anthony, good morning to you.
Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, please.
Two things. This is almost, I've never heard why power holding gave the draconian way that, according to them, this naval base in Aka have not paid NEPA bill or something, or they don't pay NEPA bill. The whole of Aka Road for over 2 months now does not have light. Have you ever heard anything like that, too?
Wait, Aka Road, that's the GU Aka Road off Eliozu?
No, Aka Road, Iwofe.
Oh, okay, Iwofe. Oh, okay. That's where you have the naval quarters, right?
That they don't pay bill, so the whole of this place now does not have light for over 2 months.
Wait, Anthony, wait, hold on, Anthony, hold on. I just picked up my device. I want to send a direct message right now to the head of corporate communications. All right.
Please, can you also make that message, that handle public for us, so that we'll ask questions? Because I can't understand. For 2 months, no light anywhere. Anybody that is listening to me from Accra Road can justify what I'm saying. For over 2 months, we've not had light.
Okay. That's Iwofe, no power, 2 months. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Normally, I would like to move these type of reports to Thursday, but I will because the insinuation is the security forces don't pay, and so power towards that whole area has been cut off. Now I don't know how true that is, because I do know that the way the system is, almost any area can be shut down. My street can be cut off from another street because of one irregularity or the other. So it doesn't make sense that everybody around that area. So there must be a problem. All right, there must be a problem. And if I'm honest, I think this is the first time I'm getting to hear of this. Even last week when we had the power updates, I didn't receive any complaints via WhatsApp, right? I can't remember. All right, so I will take this very seriously, please. And if you will bear with me, let me send a message across, and I hope I can get you answers before the day is over. Right, please, Anthony, and to anybody who is in that area, obviously to give us more credence, if you live in that area, please send me a message to 0809 030 6416 0809 030 6416. All right, send me a message. All right, so that I can attach the evidence as well. All right, so what's up now? This one says, my eyewitness report is the illegality of the Elungbu policemen stopping vehicles and handing them over to VIO. I'm not quite sure that falls under illegality. All right, I'm not sure, because first of all, the police have a right to stop you, right? Stop and search. And then if in the process of their stop and search, you find out, okay, your vehicle is probably not roadworthy, I think it's only part of chain of command or, specialization of duties to hand you over to those people whose responsibility it is to make sure that your vehicle is in the proper working condition. Okay, now on... Life Choice on Facebook says, this message is to the PHCN, you mean PhD. It's been 2 months now. Egbelu Ogbogoro between Odara, Jack filling station access. They have had, is it power or no power in Port Harcourt? Please let the concerned authority do something about this message and rectify technical issues on the line. So I think you mean there's not been power. All right? Egbelu Ogbogoro. Okay. I think that area is affected by the cables, the vandalism that happened at the Obikwere line 2 weeks ago. It's been restored. Last week it was restored. Power was restored. So I'm not quite sure why that area still doesn't have power. But yet again, I will ask questions, and hopefully I'll have the answers to those questions maybe by the end of the day or tomorrow when we come through for power update at 10 o'clock. All right. Thank you very much, Life Choice, for sharing that with us. All right. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. This one here says, Jill, good morning. My eyewitness report is that the police are still collecting money from people on the road, not news. But now they're doing so without wearing their badges or their numbers. We don't see their names any longer, particularly around Rumola and East-West Road. Really? You don't see them with their names because, the policemen have their, so that you know this is the authentic police officer. Okay, all right. We can readily ask questions about that. It's not a problem. Good morning, Jude. Please, my eyewitness report is that at Cherubim Road of RSU, we haven't had power for a week now, and we noticed that this is the trend as power supply is always out for 1 week every month in human charity. Okay, need to find out why. Thank you. We're back after this break.
Nigeria Info. Right back after this.
Life is always full of wahala.